Students of class 10. So today I am going to say you how to attempt social paper. A very interesting and important topic. Many of you people could not manage time in social exam. I hopefully think so. I mean, I think so. Yeah. So let me say you how to attempt a social paper with answer presentation, right? So next time, pakka, however, you'll get good marks in social. This is how you should use your tricks in social exam. Okay. So first, we'll get a paper, right? The same thing I'll say which others said for now for the starting. First, like this, the paper would be, or it might be vertical also. Draw a line at the edge always, so that suppose if paper might tear here, your the words will be clear. Don't cross the last line which is there. Of course, that's for sure. And yeah, after every line, I mean after every question, start drawing a line. Okay. Now I'll go about how to present papers at the last, but let me say you now which section you should attempt first. This time we totally have one, two, three, four, five, six. We totally have six sections, right? So yeah, you have to divide your 3 hours in this way, or 3 hours 15 minutes. Presently, we didn't get any confirmation from both regarding the time, whether we'll have, the 15 minutes of reading time or not. Yeah, you should be ready for anything, right? So, if suppose if your school is given 15 minutes, in that 15 minutes, start referring to every question. Don't hold a pen in yours, because ultimately if you have a pen in your hand, you will be in a mood of taking if you know the answer. And yeah, that is a malpractice considered by board. So you have to read everything, include MCQs. You can come at the last because they're too long, right? So first you start with this question and start reading the question, but don't spend much time. In that 15 minutes you can complete your question paper of I mean question reading of this question answers. All the question answers you can complete section B, C, and D in 5 or 10 minutes, like that accordingly. So I see here, see how many questions are there. One, two, three, four. Then here one, two, three, four, five, six. It's there are only five. And again, yeah, here there are over four questions. Now I want you to think about a logic. For you, is it easy to get 20 marks by attempting 20 questions, or is it easy for us to attempt, four questions and get 20 marks? Which one do you think it is right? Comment. So yeah, according to me, I had to complete my paper fast. So what I will choose is, answering the four questions which would give me 20 marks. It is saving my time. For suppose if I am a slow writer, the problem which I'll get is that if I'm not attempting the fifth bit at the starting, first I will spend half of my time, in the MCQs itself. So the other half I had to attend my leftover paper, right? So fortunately and unfortunately, I'm losing my marks because I had to leave. I can't do time management. In this process, you will not get how to form sentences, because you'll be in a hurry to write. Your sentences might be wrong. Yeah, you won't mention the number properly, right? So in this case, I suggest you, if you're going in this way, I suggest you to start with fifth bit itself, because you can gain 20 marks easily at the starting itself. So there are three kinds of level in which students think. One is low, medium, and high. So this medium, I mean, average and above average students, and this is toppers, and yeah, this is the low graders. I'm not dividing them, yeah, but I'm just saying how the paper goes for them. This both topper and this one who was the the middle bencher or so-called average student or above average, they will get, the 5 marks question. They'll try to put everything in that. That is the most, so that they get more marks in 5 marks question itself. If you're a, middle bencher or average student or above average or, so-called topper, you can start with 5 marks question, but it is so simple if you can. Every question has an or question this time. Remember, your schools might be saying you that you'll have a questions or between, globalization and print culture. Don't believe them, I think so, because whichever question paper I'm getting in my school, as well as if I check the sample question papers of both, there is no or question between globalization and print culture. So don't believe. Complete both the chapters. Even though there are 21 chapters, I have to complete all the 21, right? We should have not have any excuse. This is board exam. But if by chance, suppose if the exam is for 80 marks, globalization question is for 5 marks, and print culture question is for 5 marks. Suppose if it will come like that, in that case, you are at a great loss, right? See, I'll attempt, however, my aim in school every time I'll get 78 and a half, 79 and a half, sometimes 80 and 80 also. I mean, I won't get think like that. Suppose, yeah. So in this case, I'm losing my 5 marks. Five or more than five might be. Because in MCQs, we don't have any options. Even though if they're giving us choices in this, they're not giving us choice between print culture and globalization. They're giving between print culture another chapter or globalization another chapter. I'm pakka saying you read both, otherwise you'll be at a great loss. Your mass or your percentage might be decreased. If you're getting 60 or 70 marks, I mean 60 marks, if you think your score will reduce by 5 marks, right? So think properly and attempt it. Read both the chapters I suggest you from my side, right? So start with the fifth bit, or you can start with the section C also. You'll easily gain 15 marks because sections B and C both will be easy. First read this and this. Decide which one you can complete fast. Then take an option between section E and section B. Check which one you can complete fast. Mostly these will be easy. Suppose, see, first read this. The questions, don't read the para, read the questions. I'll suggest you to read only the questions first. So if you feel that you can't answer this, you have to read the whole para. What you'll do is that first you will complete the second bit, then you'll come to section E, or leave the section E. We'll do the map. Map might be easy, especially the history maps are too easy for us because they'll already mark. For example, here, what is B? That is Dandi. I hopefully think of it. Yeah, broke the salt march is Dandi, and uh, the A1 is Calcutta session. Next, I mean, I just answered randomly. I don't know about geography. I had to read geography. I'll come to geography at the last. See, map is too easy. You can complete after this any history or geography. Map is for 5 marks, right? You will minimum get 2 marks. If you leave the map, you will lose your 5 marks. Minimum, if you attempt, you'll get some or the other marks. And random, if you don't know the map now, think that name is related to which place mostly. If you can relate like that, put a circle and drag a line, write the name. Ho gaya, you're calm, easy. You will minimum in the three randomly, you will get minimum one or two. As per your luck, you'll get three also correct. It depends, right? After this, if after doing the second bit, you're doing, the map, what you'll do, you are left with section E and section A. Now, try to attempt if this is easy. If this is easy, like if you read I can complete so fast. Then continue with this one, or you have totally of 12 marks. There are three questions in this. See, four marks each, totally three questions, 12. Three questions in the sense, uh, one question contains four subunits, or three subunits, or two, like that. Now, coming to the starting, you can go to the start. I said right, in that 15 minutes minimum, read few questions of MCQs. So now you will have an idea how MCQ questions are. Even though you don't know, continue reading, because you will have some or the other idea. If you'll be stuck, right, you will lose your confidence somewhere or the other. Minimum 0.01%, you will lose your confidence. So continue reading, continue reading. That's what I'll suggest you. So after this, you can come to section 8. So if you're presenting in such a way like what I told, you will have two advantages. First thing is that you will get good marks at the starting bits. So teacher will correct your paper in a good mood. Like, okay, they'll have a mindset. They'll in that your answers are good. I can give him marks like that. They'll go in a good mindset. We heard the quote many times: first impression is the best impression. Second one, I don't remember what to say. Yeah. So I suggest you people to underline the keywords. Keywords are, what you feel the most important thing is that in, the specific thing. Why I'm suggesting you, am I eligible to suggest you? I mean, yeah, I am eligible, because before my term one, we had exams, right? Even in term one also we had exams. So I could only manage this because I was very poor in time management, especially in social. So this is how my teacher suggested, and yeah, it went on well. See, I I won't suggest you to directly go and write your exam like this, what I said. Yeah, if you want to have trust on me, try doing it yourself. So, you can trust me, and you can like this video and share, subscribe to this channel. See you next day. Bye bye.